Did you know that not only can you split test a thumbnail, you can also split test your YouTube titles? I know, mind blown, right? Hello, my fellow real estate agents. I'm Karin Carr, and I teach realtors how to get business for free from YouTube. Why? Because cold calling sucks. Now, if you have followed me for any length of time, you know that I love me some TubeBuddy. I love researching the tags that other people are using on their videos to find out how they're ranking, how I'm ranking for the same tags. In fact, I love TubeBuddy so much, I was even a guest on their live stream recently. I know, so cool, right? Thanks, Rob. Now, I had been on the Legend plan for a while, and I knew that it could do A/B testing, but truthfully, I was not using it to its fullest potential. And when I found out how you could split test titles, I went crazy. So today I'm going to teach you exactly how and why. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to have the ultimate pro tip for getting the most out of split testing your titles. So first things first, we need to talk about the different levels of TubeBuddy. They do have a free plan. Even if you never upgrade to any of the paid plans, go get the free plan. It is so worth it. Even the things that they include with the totally free version are going to save you a ton of time if you are uploading content to YouTube. If you're one of the 12 people on YouTube who don't yet have the TubeBuddy plugin, I'm going to put the link down below so that you can do that. Go ahead, I'll wait. Now, even the free plan will allow you to make checklists so you don't ever forget a step when you're uploading a video. Let's face it, there's a lot that goes into making YouTube videos, and you want to make sure that every single video that you make is optimized for the highest chance of success. For example, did you know that you can reorder your tags? If you are a person that has a bunch of upload defaults and you have channel tags already set up in your channel, you can reorganize them. You can put the video specific tags at the very beginning and the broader general tags at the back, and you can put them in a different order if you wanted to. So cool. If you can't think of enough tags that are specific to what your video is about, TubeBuddy will even suggest them for you. Yelling kids upstairs. Hashtag working from home. They even have this super cool feature called Pick a Winner. So let's say you have a contest and people have to comment on your video in order to enter. When you use the Pick a Winner feature, the software is going to pick a commenter at random for you so that you don't have to be in charge of picking the winner for your contest. I know, how cool is that? The Pro plan and the Star plans are pretty awesome too, and they let you do lots of research. So let's say you come up with an idea for a video. You want to figure out how many people would be interested in this topic. We're going to find out what people are actually searching for when they go to YouTube and they search something in the search bar. How many times can I say search in one sentence? And the SEO planner is going to help you do that so that you know, are there a lot of people that would be interested in this topic? Or are you going to get crickets when you post this thing? The second thing that I really love about using TubeBuddy is canned responses. Let's say that you find yourself answering comments saying the same thing over and over again. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. Are you part of my free Facebook group? You should really go join that. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any more questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. So in TubeBuddy, you set up these canned responses, and now when you hit reply, bam, you just pick one from the list and no more typing on your phone. Now, if you have a lot of content on your channel, the Star plan is pretty awesome for the bulk processing tools. You can update videos in bulk. So you log into your channel, you select a whole bunch of videos, and you do something to all of them simultaneously. you update the tags, you update your end screens, you update your description. You're able to do these in bulk instead of one at a time. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? The SEO Studio is in beta right now, but this is a pretty awesome feature too. This allows you to really figure out what keywords someone is searching for in order to find this video. So the phrase I was trying to optimize for was go to Savannah. And as you can see, TubeBuddy gives you a score. It's going to tell you, okay, right now you're at 34%. But if you added it a few more times in the description, you added a tag, you made a thumbnail, you do all of these things, and TubeBuddy kind of walks you through it step by step to help you optimize this video so that it has the best chance of showing up in the search results when your potential buyer or seller is looking for it. TubeBuddy is going to help you walk through the title, the description, the tags, making a good thumbnail, and it's going to show you where you are ranking in the search results compared to some of your competitors. How should you make your thumbnail so that it will stand out against the other videos that are already ranking for that term? And now we come to the magic screen where you say, apply to video. You can either apply it to a video that has already been made, or you can save it as a draft if you're doing all of this in advance of uploading your video, so that when you do upload the video, bam, you just apply all of this stuff right to the video and it's ready to hit publish. Now we talked about how you can split test thumbnails. Why would you want to do that? Well, let's say that your current thumbnail is getting a 3% click-through rate. It's not all that great, right? If you were able to increase it to 6%, you would literally double the number of views that you're getting. If your click-through rate is twice as high, you're going to get twice as many views. The thumbnail is so important. If nobody clicks on the thumbnail, you can't get any views. So the thumbnail is definitely worth testing to find out what can I do to make it better so that I will get more views. So let's use my video as an example. I uploaded 2 different thumbnails, one that had my picture on it and one that did not. You have to run it for an even number of days. So run it for 4 days, 8 days, 14 days, or until it is statistically significant. Say that 3 times fast. Statistically significant. So TubeBuddy is going to randomly propose thumbnail A to certain people and thumbnail B to other people and see which one performs better. When I ran this test on my Moving to Savannah thumbnail, which this is an old video. This video has been out for 3 years and I have changed the thumbnail multiple times. I'm always trying to improve the thumbnail because this is one of the top performers on my channel. So if I can get even more views on this video, how much better would that be, right? It's already working very well. Let's make it even better. So I uploaded my 2 different versions. They were slightly different. They had different pictures as well, but one had my photo and one did not have my photo. So what were the results? The data analysis said, based on the total number of impressions and clicks, we are 82.5% sure that your variation is going to outperform the original. And which one was the variation? The one that did not have my photo on it. Now, this really stands to reason when you think about it, because if somebody is Googling Moving to Savannah and they find this video and they want to watch it, they have no idea who I am at this point. They're not going to be like, oh yes, we've watched a bunch of her videos before. We're going to watch this one because we already know, like, and trust her. They don't know me from Adam at this point. So having my photo on that thumbnail is probably not going to really make a big difference to them because they don't know who I am. And it actually worked better without my photo. So if you are making a video to attract a cold audience, and you can assume that whoever watches this video has no idea who you are, consider not putting your photo on it, or at least running a split test so that you can gather your own data and find out, should I or shouldn't I have my giant cheesy mug right on the thumbnail? Now, this split test was so interesting to me because almost everything about the variation performed better than the original. It got a higher click-through rate, it got more impressions, it had more watch time per impression, It showed up in YouTube search more often, it showed up in suggested more, and it was almost double in browse features, simply by using the variation of the thumbnail rather than the original. But now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's talk about how to split test your titles. I didn't know you could do this, but guess what? You can! Thank you, TubeBuddy. So again, I'm going to use one of my own videos as an example. I recently did one. The working title was 7 Reasons Why You Will Hate Living in Savannah. Now, it was all very tongue-in-cheek. It was, if you hate seafood, you're going to hate living in Savannah. And by the way, I don't even know if we can be friends if you're going to buy a house here and you don't like seafood, because we're all about the seafood. So I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to let my personality show in this video. So I thought for sure by putting the word hate in the title that I was going to get tons of people clicking on this video, tons of views, tons of watch time, that it was going to be another really good performer on my channel. So I decided to split test the title. And after I uploaded the original, I went into TubeBuddy, clicked on A/B test, said this time we're going to split test the metadata, not the thumbnail, the metadata. And bonus tip, do not split test the title and the thumbnail at the same time. Because if one clearly outperforms the other, how are you going to know which one it was? So my variation title was, do not go to Savannah without knowing these 7 things. And I thought, that's not nearly as compelling of a title. The original is going to far outperform the variation. That's what I thought. However, you be the judge. After only a few days, I logged into TubeBuddy and I saw this message right here. Based on the total number of impressions and clicks, we are 99% sure that your variation is going to outperform the original. So look at the click-through rate. It was not quite double. Sorry, y'all, I don't do math in my head. Let's just call it 1.5 times, shall we? It was 1.5 times better with the variation than it was with the original. The click-through rate from impressions was higher. The watch time, look at the watch time. The watch time was double. It was more than double. The total number of views was 3 to 1. The total minutes watched, 3 to 1. It was higher in YouTube search, but look at suggested. It left the original in the dust when it came to the suggested category, which is amazing. Because when YouTube is recommending your content to potential viewers, that's when your content really, really starts to take off. And in the browse category, again, it outperformed 3 to 1. So is it worth spending the money for the Legend plan in order to be able to split test your titles? Absolutely. Now, here is your pro tip. If you are going to do a split test, ideally, you want it to be on a video that has been out for a good long time, or it is one that is brand new that has not yet been published. So here's how you do it. If you're doing a brand new video, when you go in to do the split test, TubeBuddy says we're going to start running it at midnight Pacific tonight. So if I want my video to go public on Monday, and today is Friday, I would upload it now, have it be unlisted, and I will set up the split test so that the minute it goes live, we're going to be able to compare real data. If you publish your video and then on day 2, you start running the split test, you're not going to have really accurate data. Because when your video goes out and your subscribers are notified that you just uploaded a new video, the people who already know, like, and trust you, and they're already subscribing to your channel, they're already supporting you, they're going to be likely to click on that because they're your subscribers. So if you want your data to be truly impartial, you have to make sure that the A/B testing starts the minute that video goes live. That way we are not getting artificial results. Now, if your video has been out for a year, 6 months, 4 years, doesn't matter, and you're going to run this type of a split test, no problem. Compare one thing against what's already there. Compare a new thumbnail against the thumbnail that's already there. Compare a new title against the title that's already there, and let it run for a while. You're going to need to do an even number of days. So it doesn't really matter how long you let it run for. Just pick something, say 14 days. Let it run for 14 days or until you get that notification where TubeBuddy says, we are 99% sure that this one is going to outperform this one based on the feedback that we've gotten so far. Now, if you have a thumbnail that is working well and you want to tweak it just a little bit to see if you can even get a higher click-through rate, by all means, use the same thumbnail but change one element on it. So maybe you make it a different color, or you change the font, or you take the photo off. Just change one thing so that you're able to really tell which was the thing that moved the needle, which was the thing that made the difference. If you have fewer than 1,000 subscribers and you're willing to pay annually instead of monthly, you're going to get a huge discount. So if you want to try out TubeBuddy for yourself, click the link down below and go check them out. I promise you, you will not be sorry. Next up, this video on making a great looking thumbnail.